So I had this belief system that I needed to be at a certain level in my career, my finances, sort of setting the foundation before inviting a relationship in, before having a successful relationship. It's a weird paradigm, weird subconscious pattern that I need to be at a certain level in my life before I can have a successful relationship. I was feeling this sense of like resistance recently that I want a relationship. I want to be in a relationship. I want to find and attract the one. But at the same time, I feel like I need to sort out my life first. And it's not that I'm living a bad life or anything like that. It's just more about realizing that there are people that will accept you for where you're at. And I really didn't believe that. I didn't believe that there are good women out there that would accept me for where I'm at in my personal growth, in my finances, in my career, in my personality, that someone can completely love me for who I am now, not, who I am in the future. And so this weird drive was behind me to be successful so that I can have a building family and support them. And that's the only way it's going to happen. That's the only way that it can happen. And I always say, in life, things can happen in multitudes of ways. And I was just stuck on this tunnel vision paradigm that Gavin needs to be at a certain level in his finances, in his money, in his success, in his career, in his characteristics and all of these things. And I realized, I had a conversation with someone recently on Instagram, and I was talking to her. She's been married for over 15 years, I believe, or maybe more than that. And she has a very successful relationship. She loves her husband. They have kids. Her husband's got a successful business. I think they have a business together. And she was telling me basically, like, I asked her this question, like, I feel like a part of me needs to be successful, but then also there's a part of me that feels like it needs to be in a relationship. And so it's either one or the other. And basically what she told me is her husband went through exactly the same thing. Her husband thought that he needed to be at a certain level of success before he could have a relationship. And then they had met, right? They had met, and then he realized that she was the one. And then after 6 months, I believe she said, they decided that they're going to get married. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. And then she was telling me how, like, she supports him, she supports her goals. He was able to achieve more being together with her, and the woman being the rock, the catalyst to his success. And I've realized in business, for me, I do tend to see more success when I'm partnered with someone. Not in a romantic relationship, but just in a partnership, a business partnership, I tend to have more success. So sometimes people can be a detriment to your goals, dreams, and desires. All right, they can pull you back, and they can make you feel like not taking action. They can make you feel resistant, and they don't inspire you. Okay, the things that they do is not motivating. It just makes you feel not good about yourself, and so you're requiring more energy in order to achieve what you want. I was in a relationship like this, and it's almost like I tried to force that aside and tried to take even more action in any way to make us happy. And so that's one paradigm. The other paradigm is like, oh, you can find someone, the one, your life partner, and they're going to motivate you. They're going to push you. They're going to be a catalyst. They're going to be the fire lit under your butt. And that's kind of funny because recently as well, I've been dating someone and she does that for me. She's able to make me feel a sense of motivation, a sense of drive in achieving my goals. She's able to make me feel like, how do I explain it? It's like Gavin 2.0, 3.0, right? It's like I've upgraded, like my sense of motivation and drive has gone up. And she actually has a child as well. She has a child, and like that, even more so, even though it's not my child, even more so, it makes me want to take more action, because in a way, it makes me want to support the child as well. And so, for women out there, just to let you know, there are men out there, if you have children already, there are men out there that will, you know, come in and they will support you in that way. They will support that you have a child. They support your current lifestyle. And so I'm one of those people. I've been in 2 relationships where the woman that I was seeing had children. And so it doesn't need to be sort of fixated, just like I'm being fixated on thinking that I need to be at, you know, a certain level of success before inviting someone in. And so as she began to tell me about this relationship, it started to open my mind. And then I started to think about, why did I come to this conclusion that I need to be at a certain level of success before having a successful relationship? And then I learned that, oh, I've read books like Way of the Superior Man. And that's not necessarily an egotistical book. That's a spiritual book. And it talks about a man being in his purpose, a man focusing on what he needs to focus on, not concentrating on women, but focusing on your career. And as you begin to focus on that, you become more alpha, and you tend to attract women naturally without seeking them or chasing them or anything like that, which I think is a good concept. And it does work. And I've noticed that it works just by being in your path. Women tend to come in automatically without having to like chase them on and things like this. And so that's what I have been doing for a long time now. And so there's books like that. There's like movies like Scarface, where he says, first you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the women. It's like there's some certain order. And so I've learned this certain order from my environment, that you're supposed to do things in this way. And just being a man in general, I feel like I need to be able to protect. I feel like I need to be able to have the money sorted, that we never have to worry about money. We never have to worry about all of these things. We can travel a lot. Like, I want to feel like I can do anything when I'm in that relationship. So, you know, if I wanted to go ahead and, you know, let's just go on holiday real quick, like just out of the blue, I wanted to be in a position to just do that, you know. And I've been in my life, I've been able to do that for myself. But for a family, when I think about a family, you know, it's not that quick. Do you know what I mean? I would have to like save up and make it happen like that. And so that's my mindset. My mindset's like, okay, I need to be able to like, let's go on holiday. Like, let's do this, whatever, and not have to worry about money. And so I also wanted to be able to afford to just, you know, buy a house, you know, be able to have a security, like money, loads of money in security, like savings, and all of these things that I was thinking about. So I feel like I need to protect, I need to provide in a certain way, and that is what being a man is. But what's not to say you can't do that whilst being with someone, and someone completely accepting where you're at right now and building something with them over time, you know. And it's kind of weird, because I was in a relationship, and I was in that relationship for 6 years, and I felt like I was making progress, but we kept on going back and forth because I was spending a lot of money. And I'm not going to say that she's high maintenance, but I'm going to say that she liked material things. Okay. And you need money in order to support that kind of lifestyle. And so, you know, that made me feel, coming out of that relationship, like I realized that now it made me feel even more so that I need to like make even more money to make sure that, you know, if I get with someone, that I can, you know, make them happy. And so this is one paradigm. This is one, you know, girlfriend that I was with. And I realize now that I can find someone that's not like that at all, or I can be with someone that's not like that at all, who's willing to accept where I'm at completely and love me for where I'm at, and like support in that way. And it's weird, because there's a part of me that doesn't want that. There's a part of me that doesn't want a woman to support me. I feel like she shouldn't have to worry about all of that stuff, and she shouldn't have to worry about stress and all of these things. And again, these are things that I feel a man should be. But at the same time, I realize that, a woman can come in and complement. A woman can come in and support. A woman can come in and be the catalyst, be the fire to taking your life, your business, your career to the next level, and vice versa. A man can do that for you. If you're a woman and you're following your career and you're doing all this stuff, a man can come in and really take you to light a fire up your butt and really take things to the next level for you, because they support you in that way, and they share perspectives and provide guidance and experience, and you both building something together is motivating because you feel like you complement each other. And I just always felt like, for me, like, a relationship just, it brings things down. Like, it has to bring things down. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same level of motivation. And so I noticed, like, in this relationship, that this dating thing, we're just dating. I don't think we're going to be like anything serious, but we're dating and we're seeing each other and we're enjoying it. I realized just being with her and dating right now is like, it's very motivating for me. It's like, it inspires me to be a better man. And so it's made me realize, this is why I'm making this video, that, Gavin, you don't have to, like, almost be perfect before inviting someone into your life. And what's not to say that I get to that level of success and have that money and do all this stuff, and that I don't invite someone in that doesn't even love me for who I truly am. They just love me for my lifestyle, love me for, the things that I can do for them, rather than love me for me. What's not to say that won't happen, And so it's kind of like thinking backwards in a way. And so if someone gets to know you on an emotional level, on a mental and emotional level, spiritual level, before the physical level and the materialistic stuff, then that can change everything for you. And so I'm opening myself up to the idea that I can have a relationship, I can have a successful relationship without being in a certain position in my life, that I need to sort myself out first. And it's weird. It kind of like, I feel this like irritation within me right now. I feel this irritation that I need to, I need to sort things out. Like, I need to make sure, like, I'm doing this, and this. All right. And yeah, it's just not true. It's not true. And I'm going to be shifting this within inside of myself. I'm going to be shifting these belief systems, these ideas, these concepts, and realizing that the one, if it is the one, they're gonna be able to, like, make you feel really good and, like, motivated, and, like, they're not gonna want all of your time and all of your energy and all of this stuff, but they're gonna tell you to go to work, they're gonna tell you to get stuff done and all of these things, and, like, have a great day, and I love it when you work, and all of these things. When you work is sexy. I love when you make videos and all this stuff. I'm just making stuff up right now, but, like, if someone said that to me, that would really motivate me, and not feel like I'm not spending enough time with them or whatever it is. There are women out there that will be understanding of this particular Gavin and his work lifestyle, right? And so that's what we want to do. We want to realize that in life, we can achieve more success sometimes with someone than instead of being without someone, and having that relationship in place to really facilitate your success. So that's what I'm going through right now. So I'm sharing with you some of my belief systems. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. By the way, we just launched a new program. It's called Neutrality Shifting Life Mastery. And basically what we teach in that program is how to, like, reprogram your subconscious mind. And so obviously the subconscious mind is responsible for 95% of your results in life. As you know, what I've been talking about in this video is all about my subconscious mind, my subconscious thinking. And so that's something that I need to shift within inside of myself, and something I will be shifting inside of myself and opening myself up to having successful relationships, without necessarily being at my ideal level of success. And so, the program shows you how to shift your subconscious thinking, and in all areas of life. And it's really, really powerful. So it's called Neutrality Shifting Life Mastery. If you want to find out more about that, you can get a free subconscious diagnosis session at neutralityshifting.com. There'll be a link above or below this video. And that's it. Thank you for supporting my videos. Leave your comments below. I really appreciate your support. I answer questions every Friday. So if you've got any questions, be sure to comment them below, and I'll spend Friday answering your questions. And so that's it. Remember to keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace.